What are the rules for remote worker out-of-state wage garnishments? Imagine you're a boss with a remote worker living in a different state. Suddenly, you get a wage garnishment order. What do you do next? It can seem complicated, but understanding the rules can help you stay compliant. When an employer receives a wage garnishment order for a remote employee working out of state, the main rule is that the order is valid if the court has personal jurisdiction over the employer. Personal jurisdiction means the court has authority because the employer has enough contacts with that state. These contacts include doing business there, owning property, employing people, or being registered in that state. If the court has jurisdiction, the employer must follow that garnishment order according to the laws of the state that issued it. This is true even if the employee works in a different state. Wage garnishment is a legal process where a court orders an employer to withhold part of an employee's wages to pay a creditor. The amount taken is from the employee's disposable income, which is what's left after taxes and legally required deductions like Social Security and Medicare. Deductions such as union dues or retirement contributions are usually not included unless the law says so. For remote workers, things get trickier because each state has its own rules about how much can be garnished and how the process works. Employers need to determine which state's laws apply. Usually, the garnishment order from the state with jurisdiction over the employer takes precedence. But they also need to be aware of the laws in the employee's work state because some states have additional protections or restrictions. Once the employer gets the garnishment order, they must start withholding the specified amount immediately and continue each pay period until told otherwise. If the employee leaves the job, the employer should notify the court or agency that issued the order right away. From a legal standpoint, employers must follow the garnishment rules exactly. Failing to do so can make the employer responsible for the unpaid debt. Federal laws like the Consumer Credit Protection Act protect employees from being fired just because their wages are garnished for one debt. When dealing with remote employees, it's also important to follow the wage and hour laws of the state where the employee performs their work. These laws can influence garnishment limits and procedures. Employers should also consider other state-specific rules that might apply immediately, such as restrictions on garnishments, tax withholding requirements, or benefit rules. To stay on the safe side, employers with remote workers facing out-of-state garnishments should consult legal experts and payroll specialists. This helps ensure they follow the correct laws and avoid legal issues. Properly handling wage garnishments for remote employees requires understanding jurisdiction rules, state laws, and federal protections. Staying informed and seeking professional advice keeps everything running smoothly and legally.